Doreen Granpeesheh is the
Dr. Doreen is an expert in autism.
Doreen Granpeesheh.
Dr. Granpeesheh.
Dr. Doreen Granpeesheh.
Dr. Doreen Granpeesheh is a visionary in the field of autism. Now you can ask her questions on Ask Dr. Doreen. Ari has written in and said, my son is 7 and is doing great, but I'm just overwhelmed and feel defeated at times. This is for the long haul and I'm tired. Excuse me. I love my son, but I'm struggling with the forever of it all. And we are big hugs for you, Ari.
Oh my God, I completely understand that. I'm so sorry that you're going through this. You know, first suggestion is one day at a time. Okay. First suggestion is don't think of the forever, because it doesn't necessarily have to be forever, right? There's, first of all, our kids make tremendous progress. Sometimes I tell parents, even if you did nothing, our children change a lot. And a lot of times things get better when they're teenagers, so, or after the teen years. So nothing is forever. And don't scare yourself. That's one of the what we call cognitive distortions, which is this all or none thinking, where we minimize all the positive things. Just our mind does this, and we maximize the negative things. And so then it just looks like such a dismal life that we get depressed. So catch yourself, try to catch yourself when your mind is producing these distortions and you're seeing everything as dismal. Now, if you are already there, this tells me that you are under a lot of strain and that you need to pay attention to yourself for a while. And this is so difficult because as parents, we tend to just attend to our kids, and it's almost like we don't want to feel good if our kids are struggling, right? So, but you have to have the mental and physical fortitude to help your child, but more importantly, for yourself right now. So you need to attend to yourself, which often starts with asking for help. So, you know, wonderful job writing into us. I really appreciate that you've done that. And maybe spending this hour with us during the week is also to some extent helpful. But I suggest that you also ask family members if they can give you another hour or two, maybe an hour a day, where you just have your own time. Whether it is to go for a walk, take a long bath, do some cooking, just lay down, you know, whatever it is that it will refresh your body and your soul and your mind. Maybe read a book that is helpful. At night when you're going to sleep, put on some podcasts that are, you know, going to be healing and helpful and helping you become stronger. Take care of yourself. And in order to do that, you have to get some help. You have to get help from your spouse, from your friends, family members, and there's no shame in that. Don't be embarrassed about asking for help. You're doing it so that you can be strong enough to keep going. And like I said, one step at a time, Ari. Don't look at the future because it is causing you fear.
Yeah. I didn't know anything about ABA until my son was diagnosed with autism. But then it was interesting to me because as they were teaching me what to do for him and what to look at for him, I would always like try to put it through my filter for me. And so it was fascinating for me because when we talk about kids who are, you know, start engaging in challenging behaviors, and we're looking at all the reasons why they're engaging in challenging behaviors. And some of it is that they need attention. Some of them is that their environment is not rewarding enough, right? All these different things. We need to look at ourselves that way too. And the fact of the matter is that part of what Dr. Granpeesheh is saying is that because you are such an amazing parent and you've put so much into your kid, you've stopped making your environment rewarding enough. And it
Correct.
has to be more rewarding for you. Now, he wrote in more and said the function of his behavior typically start off as automatic reinforcement, but when I block unsafe behaviors, the function becomes attention seeking and it's tiring. It's really, really tiring. And I hear in this parent that you're on this treadmill and you are not ever seeing an end. But we did a whole show on this last week about prioritizing fun. And one of the things that we talked about is that every once in a while, it's important to have a schedule, important to make the visual schedule, but every once in a while, it's important to just stop everything and go, what would make this fun for me today as a parent?
Yep.
And if you were to, and our brains are these amazing supercomputers. If you ask it the positive assumptive question, what would make today fun? And then do it every once in a while. You can talk more about what that does for us chemically, Dr. Granpeesheh,
Oh
but
my
we
gosh.
need that.
You definitely need that. And it's so, so, so important to do that for yourself once in a while. It's just critical. And can I ask, because we're out of time now, but can I ask that you please, I want to ask this parent to write in again next time, because I'd like to know more about the automatic behaviors and why we're trying to block them. What are they exactly? So let's talk about those next time, because it seems like blocking them turns into an attention-seeking whole thing. And I'm wondering what the behaviors are to begin with.
And you can actually email me ahead of the show so that Dr. Granpeesheh can look at that for next week. If you found anything helpful in this video, please give us a like. In fact, make sure that you smash that subscribe button on YouTube and give us a like on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram for important updates. And please download our free podcast wherever you get your podcasts. See you next time. Until then, give your kiddos a hug from me and one for you too. Bye-bye for now. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here. Don't forget, you can watch Ask Dr. Doreen live every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time on autismnetwork.com. We hope to see you there.